Okay, just making sure I'm on the right slide. Is this visible enough? All right, so this is what Sun King offers. So our Sun King products, this is what we cater. We have lanterns. We have solar lanterns. Under lanterns, we have the Boom Gen and the Boom Legacy. Boom Legacy is the old lantern, the older one. Then we have a new one called the Boom Gen 2. Then we have solar home systems, where we have packages that come with a TV, a solar panel, and tube lights. Are you able to see the cost? So for this, the cost is about $80 to $800. Then we have the AC solar inverters. So these range from a power play. We have a power hub 3.3. We have 5 kVA. Then we have our inverter systems to come and, okay. All right, thank you. Our inverter systems team will talk in depth about that. Then we have supplementary products, which are fans and cell phones. So this is our Sun King journey. So when two gentlemen came together in varsity, that was in Chicago, Illinois, they had a great idea of clean energy. And where did they start from? A remote village in India where, you know Koloboy, right? All right. They said, this is not clean energy, let us offer clean energy, which birthed Sun King at the time in 2008. So from there, this is what we have been offering, from the small Pico to, it generated into another lantern. We have all these products all the way up to what we're offering in 2025. Right, so I mentioned the Pico Plus. That's one of them, the Pro 200, the Pro 400, and the Boom Gen 2 that I mentioned earlier. So this is a bigger lantern, brighter light, longer battery. You can charge the phones as well. The small phones, by the way, not the big ones. Okay, so this is clean, safe, bright, and budget-friendly lighting solution, portable, phone charging, and entertainment. This comes with Bluetooth, brighter light, bigger battery, and bigger solar panel as well. So it's really a great product. Our legacy products. We have the Home 60 with radio, Home 120 with radio, Home 400 with TV, and this is the Home 600, the Home 40 Plus, the Home 200, the Home 500, which the Home Plus Max has taken over. All right, new Home Series, Home Plus and Home Plus Pro. These are bigger, brighter solar home systems. The Home Plus, what does it offer? It gives us, is that 400 or 460? I can't really see clearly from here. That's 480, right? 480 lumens. Do we know how to measure lumens? Or am I speaking a bit of French? 1 lumen is equals to what? Not Sun King, our partners. So that we just imagine the brightness that we're getting from the home. So 1 lumen is equals to 1 candle. So we have 480 candles put together. That gives us the total brightness. So they are quite bright lights. And that's the runtime that we're given there. We have fixed lighting, the lighting parts. Those are the details. I won't go into depth, but if you have any questions considering that, concerning that, you can see any of us and we'll go in depth in it. Same as the Home Plus Pro. The total lighting is 960. The runtime is 5 hours. On turbo mode, normal mode, we have 11. Then 55 hours on low mode. The fixed lighting is 240 lumens, tube lights, and so forth. So the technicalities of the products that we can discuss in depth later on. when we have our QA or even just a one-on-one session is fine. All right, Sun King New Home Series Home Plus Max. This is a great deal. So for our Home Plus Max, we have a 65-watt USB-C port where you can charge your laptop as seen in the image. So you can charge your phones, your tablets using that product. Really amazing. The tube lights, it comes with 4 600 lumens. Imagine one candle, 1 lumen, very bright. That's each tube light. Then the motion sensor, 200 lumen motion bright. Then the TV, really amazing as well. Introducing the Sun King Full HD. This is our newest baby on the market, the TV. We had the 24 inches, then the 32. Actually, we said from 19. 19, 24, 32, now we are at 43. Really amazing. And the picture quality is really, really, really good as well. The panel is gigantic, 80 watts, monocrystalline, charges really well as well. All right, so I end my presentation here. I'll invite our inverter systems person to come over. Binali?
Thank you very much, Muleba. Good morning again, everyone. Okay. All right. So these are some of the logos for our warranty. And as stated, I'm just going to be running you through the inverter line of business that we have as Sun King. Hello, can you hear me? All right, perfect. So my name is Binali again, and I am the Senior Service Engineer in charge of the inverter line of business. So basically, I'm in charge of all installations that happen in Zambia right now. And of course, as you know, Sun King has a series of inverters. So basically, these are the ones that we currently have on the market. We start with PowerPlay Pro, which is more of our portable inverter. You can basically carry this around in your cars, camping, basically anywhere you want to go. So you can use it on the go, basically. It's a smaller inverter, which is like 600 watts. So you don't expect like your stove, any of that. So the other ranges that we have goes to the Power Hub 3.3, or which is a 3,000 watts inverter. This is primarily just for home use. So, you know, your regular lighting, your TVs, and so on in the house. Then we move on to a much more industrial inverter, which is a 5,000 watt inverter. Of course, I'll get to brief you more on that one later. So, as Sun King, we actually had a first generation of inverters. As of now, we're actually calling it a legacy product. So, as Sun King, we started with what we're calling a Home 8000 inverter. Now, this is a 2,000 watt inverter, and it came with a battery which is a lithium-ion battery, which is 2.5 kilowatt battery. All right. So, of course, with the package, it came with 450 watt panels and so on. So, with this particular product, we've been able to power up, of course, in conjunction with partners like Imagine Road, we've been able to power up over 2,000 schools. Clap for Sun King on that one, and Imagine Road. So, these major projects have, of course, taken part in countries such as Malawi, Tanzania, and Sierra Leone, of course. So that's with the initial legacy product that we started with. And of course, like I said, Sun King has actually built on the success of the initial product, and we launched, of course, the 3,000 watt inverter, which is a more superior home-based inverter. Of course, it enables you to power up more products in your house. And of course, adding on that, we then also introduced the 5,000 watt inverter. Now with this one, we're able to actually expand it to cater for your needs, be it at home or even for commercial use. So it starts with a 5,000 watt inverter and is able to be expanded to a 30,000 watt inverter or a 30 kilowatt inverter. So that's basically our newer baby on the market right now. Now with this particular product, we've actually, of course, practiced what we preach. By that I mean we started these installations first of all from our main office. So Sun King purely runs on inverter systems at the moment, our inverter systems to be specific. So in the office itself, we have installed a 30,000 watt inverter system. So maybe just a hand there for Sun King going purely green and practicing what they preach. Of course, we've also had multiple installations that have also gone to commercial buildings such as, lodges and so on and so forth. All right, so on that, I'll call upon the chair lady of this particular event. Thank you very much, and please do have a good day.
Thank you so much, Binali, for that amazing presentation. Let's give him a clap as he goes back to his seat. Awesome. So recently, Sun King we went through a very amazing change where we managed to transition our logo from what it used to be in the past to what it is now. So we'll just show you our journey of how we did the logo transition, and to run us through, allow me to call our senior marketing associate, Elvis Piri, to run us through. Hi, Elvis. Okay. All right, please let's keep clapping for him as he's coming to encourage him. Okay. Awesome. All right, over to you, Elvis.
Thank you. Wow. We've talked a lot this morning, eh? Where's the energy? What's going on? Sun King, oh yeah? Sun King, oh yeah? I'm glad that the partner caught up, eh? That's good. So, just put that slide up. A quick video.
You might notice we flipped the switch on our look. A new logo, a new design, a new chapter. We're here to power the moments that matter. The first steps, the teacher's wise words, the grand openings for the families and entrepreneurs who need it most. Now you too can switch to more powerful solar products, to pocket-friendly smartphones, to that new TV you've always wanted. So switch to more savings, more peace of mind, more power to you. Switch to Sun King. Reliable, affordable, sustainable. Switch to more today.
Okay, do I need to say anything? Just go back to the previous slide for the video. Oh, something always goes wrong. Okay, basically we started with the video because we needed everyone to understand where we're coming from as a brand. And speaking of what we've learned today regarding our product innovations from the Boom move to the Boom Gen 2, we had smaller lanterns as well as inverters. Then we moved to the bigger inverters, and learning that we have an office that's currently being powered by Sun. Allow me to share with you what we call the logo transition. But before we get there, again, my name is Elvis Piri. I am the Senior Marketing Associate. I am here today with Kirsten Nyorongo, Fred Chulu, as well as in the presence or in the absence of our marketing lead, who is Natasha Zulu. So on your left is what we call our old logo. It's still a Sun King logo, but our old logo is basically what we evolved from to the new logo on your right. The old logo was something that was very, very deliberate. And if you can, as you can see, it's something that we presented to everyone as what we called a warmer version, as well as a more acceptable approach. But now we're moving to a new logo, which we call a nurturer, and as well as a caregiver to our customers. So with everything being evolving from products, we decided let's also evolve our logo for a better approach, right? So now what you can see currently is the new logo is more of a human-like. It looks more like Simba, so they call it. And in the morning, we learned that the old logo was running away because it looked on the other side. But the new logo is basically facing Sun King, basically owning the brand as what we do as Sun King. We're not changing who we are as Sun King. We'll still remain with the same brand ethos, which we're calling that we're powering access to brighter lives globally. Hence, that we learned we are over 40 countries and we've sold over 30 million units, bringing to you, our partners, the promise that we're here to stay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for that, Elvis. So this is officially our new logo. It's nicer, right? Yeah, people used to say the other one was too strong. Others were wondering where the lion was going. It was running away. All right, so we are now on to a very special segment that this is the main reason why we're here today. And to run us through it, allow me to call upon Mr. Emmanuel Kaliwo to run us through the product launch. Okay, please give him a clap as he comes up. Thank you so much.
Good morning once again. Good morning once again. I want to see your energy levels. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, sounds better. So because I want to see your energy levels, when I say Sun King, you say energy. Is that okay? Yeah, when I say Sun King, you say energy. And then when I say energy, you say Sun King. Are we together? Sun King. Energy. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Sun King. Energy. Sun King. Energy. So one more thing. Tell your neighbor, when you think about energy, think about Sun King. Thank you. Sun King and our partners. At this point in time, can we take team? At this point in time, can I ask you to join me in standing as we officially launch our product? Amazing, amazing. Thank you. One more thing, shake your neighbor hand and tell them thank you for being part of this event. Please give them a handshake and tell them thank you for being part of this journey. Yes, sir. So then what comes after? Let me call Mlewa just to give us the after sales. What kind of support do we give you from here? Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Tech team, am I doing something incorrectly here? All right, so we can never sell you a product or products without giving you warranty and after-sales support. So I'm in the after-sales department, as alluded earlier. We will offer you, after purchasing a product, that's not the end of it. We journey with you every step of the way. You warranty. We offer you troubleshooting support, training, as mentioned earlier as well. We do offer repair services and e-waste management guide. So how do you dispose of our products when they reach their end of life? You bring them back to us. Then we safely dispose them off to the environment, right? Because we don't want to have disabled babies, God forbid, because their mother drank water from a river that was contaminated and so forth. So we are here with you throughout the journey. Through Madam Ruth, you get to the after-sales department for your faulty products, right? Thank you very much. That's all I had for you on this session. Ruth, please.
Thank you so much, Mleva. Okay. So now at this point in time, I hope you were making use of the Slido link that we shared with you earlier. We'll be able to now just check and see if you have any questions for us. If at all you couldn't use Slido to submit your questions, at this point you are free to ask us questions and they will be able to answer them for you. While we're waiting for the team to check if the questions are appearing on Slido, I will allow those who have questions to just raise their hands and be able to ask us so that we can answer them for you. So any questions so far? We'll have an extra mic for those that have questions. Okay? Any questions? No questions? Okay, there's one. Thank you so much. Chazia, could you help us with the mic to the gentleman over there? All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Desmond, and I just wanted to know the price for your new product.
The Power 5000?
Yes.
Okay. Currently, if you're buying it, say for example, on EB pricing, it's somewhere 80,000 kwacha on cash, yeah? Yes, it's 80,800 kwacha on cash. But on partnership pricing, it's 34,000. That is for the, if you're getting a 5 kVA inverter and a 5 kVA battery. Of course, we can't run you through all the pricing, so if you would like to, of course, partner, please reach out to me, and then be able to discuss further, especially pricing wise. But for the specific unit you've asked, those are the pricings respectively. Now, the partnership price is a bit lower because for EB, if somebody buys through our retail channel, all you have to do is either pay the cash or pay a down payment and continuously pay the monthly rates. Once you make a payment, we deliver the product at your doorstep and we install it for you, right? And then we also have after-sales service that we give you later throughout the warranty period. With partnerships, warranty is present, but we do not do product delivery and we do not do installations, right? So if a partner buys products from us, they have to pick them up from our warehouse themselves. That's why the price is lower. Okay, thank you so much for that question. Do you have an team? Have we checked on Slido? Okay.
Yes, so there's a question on how do I become a distributor? Perhaps you can take that.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, allow me to just run you through exactly what you need to become a distributor. The most important thing is to have an active and registered company, because during the onboarding process, we will require registration documents for your company. That's one very important thing, because we do not sell to individuals, we sell to organizations. So that's one. Number two, would also like to see, say when you start a pilot, how many quantities are you looking to buy? Because for partners, we also look at a minimum amount that somebody can purchase in a certain number of in a certain amount of time, right? So if you're able to get things, say, that is worth $5,000 within 3 months, that shows that you're going on a good trajectory, because part of what we do as partnerships is also help grow your business and also give you business development advice. That is if you allow us to, but it's part of the package. We do that for you. So we have to make sure when we start, gradually, we have to make sure that the number of the orders you're getting are growing and you are growing as a business as well. So we can strategize, we do co-marketing activities together, yeah. But you have to have a registered company and, of course, good capital to start as a pilot. So if we're looking to have, maybe if you have like a minimum of between $1,000 to $2,500, that's fine.
Thank you. There are also questions that are to do with Zarena. The first one says, who is Zarena? And then the following one says, what is Zarena's value as an organization? And yes, I think those are two. Who is Zarena and what is Zarena's value as an organization? I think we can take that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So Zarena is a member-based association which was established in 2017, and what we do is that we promote the adoption of renewable energy in Zambia. Yes. And then what are the core values or the values of Zarena? So after I explain, I'll expect you to go and check there too. Is that okay? All right. So we have 5 core values. One is collaboration. So we believe in collaborating in the renewable energy sector. Another thing is that we believe in integrity. That's honesty in whatsoever we're in all our dealings. And then we have innovation. We believe in the new ideas, the new technologies in the renewable energy sector. We also believe in empowerment, in empowering individuals, organizations that are in the renewable sector. Another thing that we believe in is accountability. Is that okay? Thank you.
That's good. Maybe you can also let them know how they can reach you if they want to be a member of Zarena.
All right. So I will give you my personal number since we're interacting here. Is that okay? All right. So you can reach out to me on 0777 095 040. 0777 095 040. Besta Nambeye, the membership coordinator at Zarena. And then another thing you can do, if you want to register for membership, you can use this code, the QR code that I've put on your tables. Yes, so you can register for membership through this. And then also I'd like to make mention that membership at Zarena is annual. So you renew annually. So when you register, your membership expires on the 31st of December. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
One more question for Zarena. In your membership database, do you have people who are doing windmills in Zambia, or are there any that you're aware of?
Thank you so much. I'll answer the question to the best of my knowledge. Currently in Zambia, we don't have any active utility scale windmills that are feeding into the national grid. But if memory serves me right, we do have a few projects that are in the pipeline. So there's nothing currently in the country where we have wind farms that are feeding power into the national grid. Yes, we are, I would say, solely depending on solar and hydro for our power. Thank you. I hope that answers the question.
Do we have maybe a timeline for that pipeline?
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So this question goes to our inverter team. How can a 5 kilowatt inverter be upgraded to 30 kilowatt inverter? Could we have our inverter team take that, please?
Yes. I think we can have Binali take that one.
Hello. Yeah, sure. We are able to expand these by, So we're able to expand these by connecting two up until 6 inverters in series, so that we're able to, provide that particular power.
Okay. So Binali, what you're trying to say is, if I buy a 5 kilowatt inverter today and a 5 kilowatt battery, and then say maybe tomorrow I find out I need extra power, can I always come back and get more, and you can just connect the two?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. All right. I hope that answers your question. Do we have another question?
I think we can take 2 more from the audience,
Okay.
and then we should be moving towards the end of our program.
Awesome. Okay, we have another one there. Could you help us with the mic, Mwebantu? Thank you. All right. So we have a gentleman here, Mr. Desmond.
The next question I have is that I wanted to find out how you would protect an entrepreneur like me who wants to partner with you. To protect me in terms of business competition. Because if I get products from you, of course I'm going to put my own markup. Then at the same time, you have customers that are coming to buy directly from you. So how do we operate together?
Okay. So, okay. Do we have another question? Okay.
Okay, so I wanted you to shed more light on what Sunkin does. You said Sunkin is based on two main things, A to C and business to business. On business to business, I understood, and I think most of us understood, but on A to C, we just saw the letters A to C. We don't even know what the acronyms mean. So I was kindly asking if you can shed more light on that. Thank you very much.
Okay, you mean B2C, right?
Oh, B2C, yes.
Yes, so that's basically business to customer. So that is a channel where Sun King as an organization sells directly to the consumer through, of course, our very hardworking agents. Yes.
Thank you for that. I think if you check on the program, we are supposed to have Mr. Emmanuel Jwangi, who is the Zambia Country Operations Manager, and he handles the B2C section of the business, business to client or business to consumer. So he was to give more light on that. but as mentioned by Ruth, it's more of selling to the customers. And I think that's what my colleague was also asking about. How do you protect me from the competition? So I think for a start, our philosophy is business is like a pizza. A pizza is big, but it has got so many pieces. So our assumption is the pizza is big enough for each one of us to get a piece. That's our philosophy. Whatever we do, we believe that there is always a next customer. If you look at Zambia as a market in general, as a population, and then if you look at how many people have got access to electricity, that's the starting point. You see that the gap, there is people who still do not have access to electricity, and that's the huge market that we are all trying to address as a gap. So when you come on board, the starting point is the pricing. That's the key distinction. It becomes an issue if we are selling the same product in our retail channel at 1,000 kwacha, and as a partner you're getting it at 1,000 kwacha as well. Then the question is, what's there for me? But the fact that in our retail channel, the product is at 1,000 kwacha, but as a partner you are getting at 700 kwacha, already there is a 300 kwacha difference. That's the starting point. So that's how we first and foremost protect our customers. By the way, we've had issues where we recommend the retail pricing. I think we didn't share that, but we do recommend the retail pricing. We've seen instances where our partners are slightly lower than what we are recommending. We don't tell them stop doing that. We understand there are also business dynamics. All we recommend is don't go below 10% of this, plus or minus. So the first protection you're getting is the pricing. We cannot say that because we are here in Ndola, so Sun King is not going to sell in Ndola, then I think we are misguiding you. But our assumption is if we separate on the pricing, we are protecting you. Secondly, if you are bidding for a project as a partner, and then you come to us, we don't go behind doors and say, give us that business. We don't believe in that. So as an entrepreneur, you are protected because we also have got core values, and one of our core values is integrity. So that's what we believe in. So maybe not take much of the time, but these are the two things that we do. One, the pricing. Two, we are people of integrity. And also beyond that, one thing I should highlight is, I'm not sure most of you have been to Kenya, but Kenya is one of our biggest markets at Sun King. That's also where we've got more partners in Kenya, I think, than in any other market. What happens? When we put up a billboard that talks about Sun King, it's a general marketing. So it means if you're a partner, you don't have to struggle hard to sell a brand that's not selling. You are tapping into the Sun King brand that is already selling on the market, that has put up a billboard. So you also leverage on what we are doing as Sun King in general. I was giving the example of Kenya because that's where we've got most of our partners. We put up a billboard, we talk about the general product. So whether they get it from you or from us, the most important thing is they have got lighting at their home. The rest, I think we can talk later when we're onboarding you as a partner. At this point in time, also allow me to give my, sorry, I'll not sit down and ask you to invite me for closing remarks. Allow me to thank you all for coming to this event. We truly appreciate the fact that you made time to come to this event. We know you are busy people, you are engaged, you are committed, but you saw it wise to come and be part of this event. We truly appreciate. This is the first part. The second part is now you becoming a partner. I think for those few remarks, allow me to thank you. We'll be having a group photo, so we'll ask you to move in front. Our team will coordinate for that. After that, more snacks at the end and more networking. Back to you, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so please allow me to just allow our tech team to give us instructions on how we're going to take the photo. I'm sure some of you still have questions. I'm staying back so that we can have a deeper and wider conversation about it. Please ask me all your questions. Get my number. That me, please. All right.